Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on and I cannot get the ISDA out of my head. Thinking of Ripple back in the day when they were, basically coming out as a cross-border, when a lot of the community was stating, XRP to be the global reserve. But the company had continued to say over and over again, once they moved past the noise of retail, and they could get into basically the wholesale enterprise institution and move toward derivatives. So now we have, in the past few days, ISDA and Ripple massive. So now they are officially in derivatives. What we had found in research and, done with, critical thinking and put two and two together, we found four being derivatives. So that's very exciting. It's still kind of surreal at the moment because I know once this all starts moving, there is no slowing down. And it just keeps on going day after day after day here in August of 2023. So much happening, unfolding. We just had Russia going live, and they said, I believe it was the 13th, maybe 15th, something about that. They were adding another 13 countries onto their platform. Then you have August 22nd through the 24th, the BRICS conference going on. A lot of expectations there that they're going to actually come out. At first they were going live on a statement, then they were going to withdraw the statement. Now it's back to they're going to go live and announce their new gold-backed currency on the digital platform. So, again, it's one of those things where, grab your popcorn, pull up a seat, and watch the show moments again. So, without further going into that discussion, we'll continue that throughout the show, but I'll wait because we're actually going to touch on that on one of the articles. So I'll come back to this conversation here shortly. But let's get the ball rolling with the news that we have. So crypto, or I should say the court files Ripple's jury trial, and the crypto attorney assures XRP status. So Crypto Law reiterated that the jury trial for Ripple would not shatter Judge Torres' ruling. That's important. Judge Torres previously ruled that XRP's programmatic sale to retail customers does not violate securities law. And again, that's good enough. That's all we need to get into with that discussion. Because again, as the Honorable Annalisa Torres states, XRP is not a security. That's massive. The only asset now with 100% global regulatory clarity of not being a security, the only one out of thousands and thousands of digital assets in crypto. So XRP below its all-time high for 5.6 years. How long until new peak? And that's the discussion we're getting into shortly. XRP has remained below its all-time high for up to 5 years and 7 months, triggering speculations of an imminent break to a new peak. And officially / unofficially, we did, and we're going to come back to that point as well. So the top pundit unveils XRP treasure map projecting a 1,230% rally to $8.50. And again, the headline is all you really need from that article, because we're going to dive right in and finish our discussion. XRP briefly hits $50 on Gemini as users suspect relisting price glitch. XRP has been wildly fluctuating on the Gemini crypto exchange after its relisting. And here's where it gets really interesting, and we'll finish the conversation. Back at OpenCoin and Ripple's, when I'd first, a buddy of mine on the U.S. Virgin Islands might even be listening. Hello, my friend, if you are. Had mentioned years ago, you might want to pay attention to Ripple's because it's, the currency will be $50. Then, I was never the greatest fan with the insiders, Ripple's, etc., the Riddlers, etc. As a kid, I just never liked riddles. They were just annoying. It was always the simple stuff when your mind wants to make it complicated. Kind of like life, to be honest. You know, everything is much, much more simplified than many people make it. There's an old saying, genius simplifies and lack thereof complicates. So again, it's one of those moments where, you know, we would heard over and over and over again, $50, et cetera, et cetera. So coming into this is really interesting. We thought it was a glitch, and it was an interesting thing. Both people had posted about the glitch. We've seen, if you've been here long enough, at least 5 years, you've seen a handful of glitches where we've seen the price go, oh my goodness. If anybody has it, send that to me on Twitter. You guys remember, or post it in a comment on Twitter. Probably under this video would be perfect. Do you remember when the price skyrocketed? And I think everyone was billionaires for like 2 hours or something like that. Does anyone still have that price of what we peaked at that time? Just for fun, just curious. And you can even post in the comment if you still have it. Say, here's the, you know, the price of XRP at that point in time, whenever the price just glitched sky high. Whatever, something to that effect. Everyone will know what it is, and no one's going to go nuts and attack you, because then they'll realize I was asking for it. Point of the story is XRP hit $50 on Gemini, and people literally bought XRP at $50. So call it what it is, but no matter how you flip it, literally we have an all-time high now, $50 XRP, where somebody literally bought it. If you go back to January 15th, the extension overflow into the new year 2018, when XRP, the previous all-time high, was $3.84. And we did a poll, just kind of curiosity, if anybody in our community here on Digital Asset Daily had even bought that high. And there was a surprising handful of people who bought above 380, and we even had a few literally at the very extensive peak of $3.84 having been purchased at that point, and they are still holding. You know, congrats and cheers to you. That's courage, and that's knowing what you hold. We often toss that out there quite often, know what you hold, because so many people do not. And I think another major turning point for XRP, or Ripple as well, is when Brad Garlinghouse recently came out and stated they were now officially in 9 different industries. Because again, if you think of the Peanut Butter Manifesto, where he lives by that laser-like focus, he will not switch his focus until they've already maximized the previous. So now there's 9. And as he stated, the final being derivatives, the ISDA coming out the past few days, basically stating now Ripple is connected to ISDA. That's massive. There's just so much. I mean, you're talking 1.2 quadrillion there alone. Cross-border, what was it? SWIFT does, oh my goodness, I think it was 1.8 quadrillion annually, and I think even JP Morgan on its own does a quadrillion annually. So there's so much going on with SWIFT, with BRICS, with ISDA. I don't know how much longer they can hold the price down, but once they flip that switch and it begins to flow through the new plumbing, I think that's going to be very, very exciting. But guys, remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Much love to all of you who have the courage and have stuck it out and are still here and are standing strong. It has been a crazy ride, and we're seeing the finish line. Just keep moving forward. Keep one foot going after the other until you cross. Don't quit. Don't give up, because I want to hear the exciting, crazy stories that you guys are all going to have to share and tell very, very soon. But as always, before we go, I do want to leave you with a final thought. The ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Much love and God bless. Catch you in the next one.